And now we are joined by Chef Bob from Gold Rush Barbecue. I love barbecue. What are we cooking up today?
Today we're going to do an apple brandy pork tenderloin with some cornbread stuffing. So let's get started. Linda, and we're going to have you start chopping up the onion and the apple and just add it to this. And then Lulu, if you could do the celery. And when you're chopping celery, make sure you get all the leafy tops in there. That's where the real flavor comes from that celery.
I always leave that out.
Yeah, you want to put them in, you want to put them in. And now we're going to create our apple brandy barbecue sauce. And Bobette, you'll help me. We're going to start off, just make sure this doesn't splatter, with about 3/4 cup of apple brandy. And you'll see all that steam. That's also all the alcohol. So it's taking the alcohol out. Right,
so it is PG friendly.
And then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of apple concentrate.
1.
That's going to give it a real nice apple flavor.
Yes.
And then we're going to take the best barbecue sauce ever, Gold Rush Barbecue, 2 cups, and add it to this.
Okay.
Oh, so you're spicing up your regular sauce.
Right, which you can do with a lot of sauces. It's fun to do that. Don't be afraid to take a regular barbecue sauce and doctor it up. Now this is going to start to simmer, and we'll let this cook down to the thickness that we want it to be.
Okay.
Now it's time to get started on this cornbread stuffing. So we'll take about 2 tablespoons of butter. Get that going. And then Linda, you've done a great job with that onion and apple, but I'm going to get started. First, you want to start with the onions because you want them to sweat, which is most important. And the celery is going to need a little bit of time. And again, we have those leaves in there for flavor because you want to cook them down just a little bit because we're going to finish it in the oven, but this gets things started. Last, we want to add the apples. So you have apples, onions, celery in there for this nice stuffing.
You can smell it change as you add things.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Gold Rush's popular cornbread muffins. We're just going to chop them all up and crumble them in there to make our own. You go right ahead. This is about 8 muffins. So just take your own muffins or take Gold Rush muffins and chop them up for your stuffing. To moisten it up, we're going to add about 1.5 to 2 cups of chicken stock.
Can you do vegetables?
You could. Yeah,
So you don't have to bake this stuffing.
Well, you do.
Oh, you do, even
you
though
don't
the
have
muffins
to,
are
but this
baked?
particular recipe I shared, I did put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. So that's ready to go, and in the oven it goes for about 30 minutes.
And is that mostly to crisp it up? Because there's
Yes,
nothing
and
that
just
really
let
needs
the
to cook.
chicken broth absorb and all that good stuff. Now the tenderloin, we took about a 1-pound tenderloin and we seasoned it up with some salt and pepper. I got it going here today because we're lack of time, and we browned it up. Remember, when you're doing the tenderloin, you want that brown color because that's where all your flavor is. Now our barbecue sauce has gotten down to the temperature that we want it to be, and we have it ready right here. So we're going to put a nice amount of the sauce on the tenderloin, because when you're doing this, you want to just sear it on the outside just for that brownness.
So it's not really cooked on the inside
It's not cooked all the way on the inside.
But you sear in the sauce.
Right, and the way I always do my tenderloin is I just brown it on the outside a little bit to get some flavor, and then we're actually going to finish it in the oven on only 200 degrees until it gets to a temperature
So not too
145, which I highly recommend a meat thermometer to do that with.
How long does it take to get?
I think, you know what, the beautiful part is probably about an hour because it's so low at 200, but you can also just leave it in there for your guests when you're getting eat.
Now, are you using?
It's always going to be nice and tender.
Are you using 200 just so it doesn't dry out?
Exactly. Plus, it cooks it real slow because you want to get the inside to about 145 for medium rare, maybe 150.
All right, and we're going to go back and get the one
and then
cooking.
when it's all ready, you're going to slice it up.
Whoa.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
And of course, add just a little bit more of that.
And you know, the actual hands-on, very minimal.
Exactly,
this is
it's
not
real
a hard
simple.
meal.
I love cooking tenderloin like this because with it being in the oven on 200, again, you got to get it about 150 or whatever.
Right.
It's not going to dry out. It's not going to be tough. It's perfect every time.
And I love
it's ready
the fact
for your
that it was
guests when
easy.
you're ready.
This is a great
I like this,
meal.
yeah.
All right.
And we made our own barbecue sauce.
And all in the oven so you don't have to, you know, sit there and do something all day.
Good news, there's some
for you.
plates there too, so you can do a little sharing. Send that down to these guys. All right, I have to admit I had cornbread while you guys were working.
So our plate's dirty.
So our plate's dirty, but not dirty with anything bad. I just had to try the cornbread. You guys always work. I just have to eat. So, all right. Well, this, of course, is a great weeknight meal, and you can find the recipe on our website so that you can try, and I'm going to get it right, the apple brandy barbecue pork tenderloin with the cornbread stuffing. So, and of course, the best barbecue sauce and cornbread you can find is at Gold Rush Barbecue, so you'll want to stop by and visit Chef Bob. All right. What a great comfort dinner. What a great way to kick off a fun weekend. Lots of great things going on all across the Suncoast this weekend. weekend, so get out and enjoy the pumpkin festivals, the age-friendly festivals. Beth, I know you're going to be out.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the walk tomorrow morning, so come out and join us.
So Making Strides.
Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. Early in the morning, 7 o'clock, I will be there to help you guys walk and support those who have breast cancer.
All right, and Lulu, I know you'll be at Age Friendly, so we'll be saying hi to you. Great weekend on the Suncoast, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view.